There's a Bud Light sign flickering blue on a cracked tile floor and a worn-out stool. Same old jukebox humming low, like it knows what I don't let go. Bartender says you good tonight. I just nod and slide my last five. Every pour it's harder than it used to be, but it still don't wash you off of me. Ice in the glass, neon on chrome, whole room full of people still drinking alone. So pour another memory, let it burn its way through me. Turn your goodbye into Tennessee whiskey. Let it sting, let it set me free. Every shot's your name in disguise. Every buzz just brings you back to life. If I can't hold you physically, pour another memory. Your lipstick stains long been gone, but I still see it at closing time. In the mirror behind the bar, where your laugh still hangs like smoke in the dark. There's a couple dancing by the door. They look like we did before. Before the fight, before the rain, before forever meant anything. Neon cross buzzing above the beer. Ain't no salvation happening here. So pour another memory, let it burn its way through me. Turn your goodbye into Tennessee whiskey. Let it sting, let it set me free. Every shot's your name in disguise. Every buzz just brings you back to life. If I can't hold you physically, pour another memory. Last call's ringing like a church bell sound, but I ain't found no higher ground. Just a tab and a broken heart, and a long walk home in the dark. So pour another memory, one more for what we used to be. Let that amber truth come over me, till you fade like closing time TV. If love won't set me free, then pour another memory. Pour another memory. You own the night, red dress, smoke and neon light. Said I ain't staying, just passing through, but you ordered doubles like you always do. You leaned close, said it's just a friend. I said yeah, I get it, and let it bend. Truth was hanging by a thread, but I liked the way your story sounded instead. You kissed me slow like you meant it this time, and I let that jukebox blur the line. Cheap whiskey and good lies both go down smooth at closing time. Burn a little, feel just right, till the morning brings the light. You say forever, I don't ask why. We both know better, but we still try. It ain't love, but it'll get us by. Cheap whiskey and good the line. Band kicks in, pedal steel cries. Truth floats up, but we let it slide. Whole dance floor spinning fast. We're living like this night will last. You say, baby, trust me, I'm yours tonight. That's all I need under neon lights. Cheap whiskey and good lies both go down smooth at closing time. Burn a little, feel just right till the morning brings the light. You say forever, I don't ask why. We both know better, but we still try. It ain't love, but it'll get us by. Cheap whiskey and good lies. We ain't fools, we just pretend that this ain't how it's gonna end. Last call rings, we don't look back. Just chase that buzz till it all goes black. Cheap whiskey and good lies, dancing under broken signs. One more round, one more try, one more night we justify. It ain't heaven, it ain't right, but it's warm in here tonight, so fill it up and let it slide. Cheap whiskey and good lies. Sun goes down on Main Street dust. Pickup trucks line up like they always do. Same old crowd, same old buzz, but tonight feels brand new. Boot heels click on a hardwood floor, neon buzzing above the door. Jukebox glow in the corner light. It's the only place alive tonight. Bartender grin says, what'll it be? I say, play something loud and let it run free. It's a small town Saturday where the week gets washed away. We two-step like the bills ain't due, like heartbreak never knew our name. Raise a glass, let the steel guitar play. Everybody's somebody for one night anyway. Under neon halos, we all feel okay on a small town Saturday. Old Flame sitting by the wall, pretending like she don't see me at all. But when that fiddle starts to cry, she's the first one by my side. We spin past the exit sign like we're out running real life. Whole place shouting every line like this song's been ours for years. Boots scuff up that sawdust floor. Ain't nobody thinking about Monday anymore. It's a small town Saturday where the week gets washed away. We two-step like the bills ain't due, like heartbreak never knew our name. Raise your glass, let the steel hit too, and the band just plays and plays. Raise it up, let the whole place sway. Let the world wait one more day. We ain't rich, but we're rich this way. On a small town Saturday. Play it again. Play it again. There's a picture on the hallway wall. Crooked frame hasn't moved at all, like it's waiting on her hand to fix it straight. Her coffee cup still by the sink, lipstick stain in faded pink. I swear I almost hear her say my name. She packed her bags in the quiet, didn't curse, didn't cry, didn't leave a scar loud enough to hate. She never slammed the door, never threw the ring across the floor. She just walked out slow, like she wasn't sure. Left the porch light on, like she might come back for more. It would have been easier if she'd broken my heart, but she never slammed the door. There's a dent in the pillow on her side, where I still reach some nights, half asleep, thinking she's still there. Closet space still smells like her, lavender and goodbye words that hung in the air like a prayer. If she'd burn this house down, I'd know where we stand. But she left just enough to believe. She never slammed the door, never said she didn't love me anymore. She just let it fade like a closing chord. Left the radio playing like she'd walk back through that door. It would have been easier if she'd broken my heart, but she never slammed the door. Hope's a dangerous thing when it don't know when to die. Every set of headlights makes me look outside. If she'd have said it's over, I could finally let her go. But silence keeps whispering, maybe she don't know. She never slammed the door, never gave me what I'm hurting for, just left it cracked like before. And I'm still standing in the doorway, not knowing what I'm waiting for. It would have been easier if she'd broken my heart, but she never slammed the door. And I'm still hearing it close, without ever making a sound. dreamer don't ask no questions, he just lines them up the same. Knows I'll tip heavy for the silence, knows I'll stay till closing time again. There's a stool with my den in it by that Bud Light neon flame. I don't need nobody calling me, the bottle knows my name. I tell myself I'm just passing through, just killing time till I feel no pain. But every night that clock hits 9, I'm right back here again. That first burn feels like mercy, second one feels like shame. By the third I ain't even lying, the bottle knows my name. Yeah, it calls me like an old friend, whispers you ain't gotta change. Says sit down son, forget her, you don't need to feel a thing. It don't judge, don't preach, don't blame, just pours and fans the flame. Everybody else might walk away, but the bottle knows my name. There's a mirror behind the whiskey, shows a man I barely claim. Eyes like he's lost a long war, smile that looks the same. I say tomorrow I'll quit this, tomorrow I'll break these chains, but tonight I'm back baptizing in that amber rain. Yeah, it calls me like an old friend, says you ain't the one to blame. Says love's a gamble, son, and everybody plays a game. And that don't judge, don't preach, don't shame, just pours and feeds the flame. Everybody else might walk away, but the bottle knows my name. It knows my secrets, knows my lies, knows the truth I won't admit between those amber tides. Yeah, it calls me like an old friend, says you don't have to change, but every time I lift that glass I'm losing more than I can say. That they don't judge, don't preach, don't blame, just pours and fans the flame. Everybody else might walk away, but the bottle knows my name. And that's the hardest truth to phrase, the bottle knows my name. There's a gravel lot off Highway 49, one flicker sign that barely shines, two neon letters barely lit, and one more drink I won't admit. The jukebox hums but no one sings, just tired boots and wedding rings, cracked vinyl booth and a half-filled glass, and me trying not to look back. I'm one bar past midnight, 1 mile past gone, one lie past the truth I've been leaning on, one light still burning in a town that don't care, one heart still breaking in a smoke-thick prayer. I ain't lost, just nowhere in sight. One bar past midnight. The bartender don't ask my name. He's seen enough to know the shame that comes with dust on Sunday shoes and a phone that I won't use. There's a truck outside with keys inside, like I could leave if I just tried. But that old road knows where I've been and where I'll circle back again. I'm one bar past midnight, 1 mile past gone, 1 life past the truth I've been leaning on. 1 bar past midnight, 1 mile past gone, 1 life past the truth I've been leaning on. 1 light still burning in a town that don't care. 1 heart still breaking in a smoke-thick prayer. I ain't lost, just nowhere in sight. 1 bar past midnight. It ain't the whiskey, it ain't the blame. It's that quiet moment right before your name. Hits my mind like a match in the dark and lights up everything I thought I'd park. I'm 1 bar past midnight, but I ain't past you. 1 step from leaving, but I don't move. That door swings slow, like it's got my fight, and I'm still standing here. 1 bar past midnight. There's a half-lit kitchen and a sink full of last night, a chair knocked over in the early light, boots by the door like they walked in alone, phone on the counter, face down and cold. Coffee don't fix what the dark lets slide, it just makes it louder inside. Every word I swore I meant now sounds like something heaven sent. I'm only brave when the neon's glowing, only sure when the whiskey's flowing. By sunrise I can't defend the man I was at 2 a.m. I built it up just to let it fall, say I don't care, then I call. Midnight makes me feel like steel, morning shows me what is real. I'm 10 feet tall in the night wind, broken in the morning. There's lipstick on a borrowed glass, memory moves too quick, too fast. I laugh it off when the lights are low, but daylight don't let nothing go. The mirror don't blink or lie, it just stares and asks me why I keep trading what I need for what don't even stay with me. I'm only brave when the neon's glowing, only sure when the whiskey's flowing. By sunrise I can't defend the man I was at 2 a.m. I build it up just to let it fall, say I don't care, then I call. Midnight makes me feel like steel, morning shows me what is real. I'm 10 feet tall in the night wind, broken in the morning. The night forgives, the night pretends, the night says go ahead, the morning remembers every promise I never meant. I'm only brave when the neon's glowing, only sure when the whiskey's flowing. But maybe I'm tired of living that way, strong in the dark, weak in the day. Midnight don't get to win again. I ain't staying where I've been. Sunrise cuts through every warning. No more broken in the morning. There's a cracked red booth in the corner, under a beer sign buzzing low. I slid in with a guilty heart and a prayer I didn't know. I ain't knelt in years, ain't talked to heaven much, but tonight I'm staring at this tabletop like it might save me some. I've said I'm fine too many times, like I believe that lie. I need a little honky-tonk mercy, a little grace in a neon glow. I don't deserve it, but I'm asking before I lose what I love most. If there's forgiveness in these four walls, let it find me where I sit. I ain't proud, but I'm learning how to mean what I admit. I need a little honky-tonk mercy tonight. The jukebox plays a slow one, like it knows what I've done. Every steel note bends and breaks like a loaded gun. I dial her name, don't press send, let it ring inside my head. If love's still somewhere in reach, I'm reaching from this edge. I've burned bridges I should have crossed and crossed lines I should have lost. I need a little honky-tonk mercy, a little grace in a neon glow. I don't deserve it, but I'm asking before I lose what I love most. If there's forgiveness in these four walls, let it find me where I sit. I ain't proud, but I'm learning how to mean what I admit. I need a little honky-tonk mercy tonight. Maybe it starts with saying sorry. Maybe it starts with going home. Maybe it starts with leaving this bar and picking up that phone. I need a little honky-tonk mercy, not another round to hide. I've been living loud and lonely, but I'm tired of that ride. If redemption's got a back door, let it open just for me. I ain't holy, just hoping that she still believes. I need a little honky-tonk mercy before the night runs out on me. There's a circle on my finger where the sun don't quite hit right. I twist it when I'm thinking, mostly late at night. I told myself I'd pawn it or leave it in a drawer, but I keep it where it's always been. Like before, I'm still wearing your ring, like it ain't over yet, like the door's still open and you ain't left. It's just golden memory, but it pulls like a string. Every time I move my hand, I'm still wearing your ring. There's a tan line underneath it that don't fade away, like some promises don't wash off in a day. I could say it's habit, or say it don't mean a thing, but the truth is harder than this simple band of gold. I'm still wearing your ring, like it's holding us in place, like the clock stopped ticking the day you walked away. It's just metal and time, but it stings every time I try to move on. I'm still wearing your ring. I ain't praying for a miracle, I ain't begging for a sign, but if love don't leave easy, why should I? I'm still wearing your ring, even when I'm alone, even when I tell myself you ain't coming home. It don't shine like it used to, but it still has weight, and I guess that says enough about my state. Yeah, it's just golden memory, but it's everything. Every time I lift my hand, I'm still wearing your ring. There's a road that runs past the county line. I've driven it more than I should.
Tonight I ain't running from nothing, just trying to do what's good.
I've got your silence riding shotgun. Every mile
reminds me why I left more than tire marks on the night I said goodbye. There's a porch light I stopped leaving on, stop counting headlights too.
You can only wait so long before you start believing it's true.
I ain't made of stone or mercy, I've been more than my pride. You don't know what it cost me to let you drive away that night. It's a long way back to love, longer than we thought. Pride don't travel light when it's tangled up in fault. Every word we didn't say still echoes in the room. It's a long way back to us.
down a road, yeah.
I ain't asking you to forget it, just hoping you might see.
I'm not the man who left that night, that ain't who I wanna be.
I don't need a perfect answer, I don't need a grand excuse. I just need to know this time you won't choose to lose.
It's a long way back to love, but we're closer than before. Every step feels heavier, but we ain't slamming doors. If forgiveness has a driveway, maybe we're in view. It's a long way back to us, but I'm standing here with you.
If I knock, will you open?
If you stay, I won't run.
I'm done living halfway.
Then don't turn when it's hard.
We both bent, but we ain't broke.
If we're honest from the start. It's a long way back to love, but we're walking it tonight.
Not drunk, not angry, just trying to get it right.
Every bridge still standing is one we didn't burn. It's a long way back to us, but maybe we can learn. Yeah, it's a long way back to you, but I'm finally coming home.
Don't call me darling if you don't mean to stay. Don't light that fire if you're walking away. I've heard sweet words turn sharp before. I ain't standing in that doorway anymore. Don't say forever if you're unsure. I built my heart back from that floor. I ain't bitter, I ain't hard, just done bleeding in the dark. Don't call me darling if you ain't all in. I don't need a half love just to feel again. I'd rather stand alone than kneel in doubt if you're coming back. Don't come halfway now. Don't call me darling. I've worn regret like a second skin, but I ain't going back to who I've been. If you're here, be here true. I ain't begging, I'm asking you. Don't call me darling if it's just tonight. I ain't built for borrowed light. If you love me, say it plain. If you don't use my name. Don't call me darling. I ain't slamming doors, I ain't walking out, but I won't live in maybe now. Don't call me darling if you ain't sure. I've
always found forgiveness in a barroom light, where the music's loud and the truth ain't tight. But I don't live in neon, I live in daylight truth. And I got tired of waiting on you. I left the door half open, longer than I should. Watched your headlights fade like I knew they would. Love ain't just coming back when the whiskey's gone. It's showing up steady when the night feels long. Neon, don't judge me, it just lets it slide. But I had to choose between my heart and my pride. I don't hate you, I just see what we were and what won't be. Neon, don't judge me, but I had to. Found your courage after last call rang, but love don't live and almost changed. I heard your words, I saw you try, but some things bend and some things break inside. Neon, don't judge me, it don't ask why. It don't remember every tear I cried. It hums and flickers like we're alright, but I live with truth in the morning light. Neon, don't judge me, but I do. You say it's a long way back, and maybe that's true, but sometimes love don't circle through. Sometimes the road just splits in two, and I walk mine without you. Neon, don't judge me, it just glows blue. It don't know what I've been through. I ain't angry, I ain't cold, I just learned what love can't hold. Neon, don't judge me, but I had to choose. Let the lights buzz, let the bar close down. I'm walking home on sorrow.